Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Yesterday evening, Denis Itumbi, the perceived Tanga spokesman, posted something through his social media accounts. A post that a majority of Kenyans felt was a big blow to their team, or rather to the Tanga team. So I want you to have a look at this post by Denis Itumbi, for it's going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion today. And in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, kindly subscribe and also give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. This is the post. Why did USAID Kenya invest that much in supporting BBI? What is going on? How was it done? The Hustler Nation Intelligence Bureau, NHIB, will declassify how USA taxpayer lost money in a botched attempt to interfere with our democracy. President Joe Biden asked the hard questions. That's the post yesterday. And if you go through the comments after I posted that, a majority of Kenyans castigated Denis Itumbi for this post because Kenyans felt that this was a doublespeak by this Tanga team. Because all along, Tanga have made us believe that the money that was spent on BBI was Kenya's taxpayers' money. What is he now telling Kenyans? This is our analysis and discussion. 5 reasons why I strongly believe that this post is a big blow to William Ruto and the Tanga team. 5 reasons. The first reason, it exposes the inconsistency in the William Ruto team. William Ruto and his Tanga team have been going around the country talking very loudly, telling Kenyans that money has been wasted on BBI, Kenya's taxpayers' money. And then yesterday now, they are somehow trying to change the story and telling us that it's not really Kenya's taxpayers' money, but the money came from the United States of America. That exposes inconsistency with this group. They say one thing today, tomorrow they say something completely different. It simply means they are always not sure when they say something. They just talk maybe to hoodwink or to cheat unsuspecting and naive Kenyans. That comes out very, very clearly if you go through this post. So that's a big blow to William Ruto, and he must work on that. The second reason is this. Denis Itumbi is asking Joe Biden to ask hard questions. Who should Joe Biden now ask the hard questions? Should Joe Biden ask our President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta the hard questions, or should he ask Raila Odinga or William Ruto or the Kenyan government? Who should Joe Biden ask the hard questions? This is also brings out some kind of unpatriotism by this Tanga group. Because some of this intelligence, I know Denis Itumbi has no capacity of getting some of this intelligence. Some of this intelligence is getting courtesy to the top leadership of ODA. He's being served with this kind of information. So it simply means that by Denis Itumbi posting it out, he has been given the information to post. So if he can get or receive such kind of an information from top hierarchy of UDA or Tanga group, it shows that that team, or rather that group of Tanga are not patriotic. And their ambition, raw ambition for power, they don't care whether that raw ambition of theirs can cause a diplomatic spat or not. What they want is maybe to score political points. They just want to score points, irrespective of the outcome. That exposes them as very, very unpatriotic. And that's not auguring well for William Ruto and his Tanga team. William Ruto has to do something about that. The third reason, this also exposes the continuous lies by the Tanga group and the kind of doublespeak. Ndindi Nyoro, in the first term of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's presidency, told the president to suspend the constitution and be a benevolent dictator. Denis Itumbi now is talking about democracy. Yes, democracy. Yes, democracy. Which democracy can Denis Itumbi talk about? Or which democracy can the likes of Ndindi Nyoro and that team talk about? It simply means that these people are taking Kenyans as fools. But if you look at it keenly, maybe they are assuming that Kenyans have forgotten what they have been saying. They assume that Kenyans are fools. This one also is really auguring negatively for William Ruto and his team. In fact, this post is doing William Ruto more damage than good if you look at it keenly. And then fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that BBI was to be subjected to the people for a vote. The people were actually going to make the final decision or verdict on the document. And from where I sit, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that if this document could have been subjected to the people, then a majority of Kenyans were most likely going to endorse this document. I'm saying that without any fear of contradiction. A majority of Kenyans were most definitely going to endorse the BBI document. So it simply means that this Tanga group, they are the ones who have denied Kenyans their democratic right to vote on a document that most likely was going to address their needs. Because again, if you look at BBI keenly, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm saying this not because I'm campaigning for BBI or for anybody, a large majority of Kenyans have a feeling that two communities have always dominated the rest of Kenyans for over 60 years now. BBI was expanding the executive structure of Kenyan government. And with that expansion, each and every of those lords was to be occupied by a different ethnic group. Aluo, Mkalenjin, Kikuyu, Mkale, they were to be spread out in that executive structure. But with the current constitution, we have only two slots. And most likely the way politics is being played, these two slots, if you look at Tanga, with their kind of political calculation, they just want to continue the domination of Kikuyu Kalenjin, ethnic domination. That's what the trend they want to continue with. But BBI was trying to cure that. So it simply means that Denis Itumbi and this group have all along benefited from the ethnic domination. And they don't want anybody to alter that kind of ethnic domination. They want the status quo to remain. So it shows for a fact that the Tanga group, they represent the status quo that has ruled this country for 60 years. That comes out very, very well. So as we head towards 2022 elections, Kenyans will ask the hard questions. Do we want a change, or should we continue with the status quo that has dominated this country for 60 years? That's what Kenyans will most likely ask, going by this kind of post by Tanga. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, this also just exposes more Tanga propaganda. They first started with the Asla narrative. They came to wheelbarrow, bottoms up, religion, and now it's opinion polls. So it shows that their ideology is really not things they can really, is not really, their ideology is all about lies and propaganda. They are just talking about things, if you challenge them properly now to explain, they will not explain. But they just assume that the masses are stupid. So they continue with their lies and propaganda. And also on top of this point, that post again also shows that William Ruto is somebody who is rejected all over. In Kenya, he's not wanted. United States is not wanted. And the superpowers all over the world do not want him. And now, you know the kind of a friend, you know the type of somebody by the friends he keeps. United States of America is regarded as the leading world democracy. And now if that's the nation that now this team of William Ruto are trying to castigate, it just shows pretty well that this team do not care much about democracy. They are castigating the United States of America, and then tomorrow you are seeing them with Museveni, pumping money, billions to Uganda. That also shows that these people's ideology is based on some archaic philosophies. Things you cannot even explain, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, for today, let me leave it there. If you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe and also give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana.